You're watching Tap Tech, the place where we break down the latest devices and gadgets in a simple and clear way. If you love knowing the truth about tech and want real reviews, you're in the right spot. Today we're going to talk about the Meta Quest 3, a headset that is getting a lot of attention in the VR space. It is being called a major step forward from the Quest 2, and many say it could change how we look at virtual reality for gaming, fitness, and even productivity. But is it really worth the hype, or just another VR gadget? Let's dive in and find out. The Meta Quest 3 was officially released in late 2023, and it comes with some serious upgrades compared to the Quest 2. It has a new Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 processor, which is much faster and more powerful, helping games and apps run smoother and look sharper. It also has 8 GB of RAM, compared to the 6 GB on the Quest 2, and that makes multitasking feel better. The base model comes with 128 GB of storage, while you can also buy a 512 GB model if you want to load up lots of games and media. These upgrades matter because VR is demanding, and the more power under the hood, the more immersive the experience can be. Design-wise, Meta made the Quest 3 slimmer and lighter than the Quest 2, which was one of the biggest complaints from users. The headset is about 40% slimmer, which makes it more comfortable to wear for longer sessions. The front design looks sleeker, with new sensor layouts that handle both tracking and pass-through. The strap system has been slightly improved too, though some people still prefer aftermarket straps for maximum comfort. Overall, it feels like Meta listened to feedback and worked on making the headset more user-friendly while still keeping the standalone design. The display is one of the biggest highlights here. The Quest 3 uses pancake lenses, which are much clearer and reduce distortion compared to the Fresnel lenses used in the Quest 2. The resolution is 2064 by 2208 pixels per eye, which is a noticeable jump from the previous generation. The colors look richer, the blacks are deeper, and text is sharper, which is great if you want to use the headset for reading or productivity apps. The field of view is also wider, making the experience more immersive, and the refresh rate supports up to 120 Hz, so fast-paced games feel smooth and responsive. When it comes to performance, this headset really delivers. The new chip makes a big difference in how games run. Loading times are faster, environments look more detailed, and even complex VR experiences that used to struggle on the Quest 2 now feel much smoother. Another important feature is mixed reality. The Quest 3 has full-color pass-through cameras, which means you can blend the real world with virtual elements. This makes it more than just a gaming headset. You can set up virtual screens in your living room, interact with mixed reality games, or even use productivity apps where your real desk and keyboard are visible alongside digital tools. Software and features are also strong points. The Meta Quest store keeps growing with both new and classic VR titles, and you can still connect the headset to a gaming PC to play more demanding VR games using Oculus Link or AirLink. That means you can enjoy standalone VR when you want portability, and PC VR when you want the highest quality graphics. The operating system is smooth, and multitasking feels more natural, with multiple windows and better app switching. Meta is also pushing social features, so you can connect with friends, join VR hangouts, and even attend virtual concerts or events. Battery life is similar to the Quest 2, lasting around 2 to 3 hours depending on what you're doing. That may sound short, but it's common for VR headsets, and charging doesn't take too long. Some users will likely invest in an Elite strap with battery or an external battery pack to extend play sessions. Charging is handled via USB-C, and the headset supports fast charging, which helps when you want to quickly get back into a session. For gaming, the Quest 3 really shines. Popular VR titles like Beat Saber, Resident Evil 4 VR, and newer games run better and look sharper. The improved graphics and wider field of view really enhance the gameplay experience. If you're into fitness, apps like Supernatural and FitXR feel more engaging because of the better visuals and smoother performance. On the creative side, apps like Gravity Sketch or painting tools become M or practical thanks to the improved resolution and clarity. It's clear that Meta designed this headset for more than just games, giving it appeal for work, creativity, and entertainment. Audio is another area where Meta made improvements. The built-in speakers are louder and clearer, with better bass and a wider soundstage. Spatial audio makes VR environments feel more realistic, whether you're hearing footsteps behind you or music in a virtual club. The headset also supports external headphones if you want a more private experience, but for most people, the built-in audio is more than good enough. Connectivity is solid too. The Quest 3 supports Wi-Fi 6E, which means faster and more stable connections, especially useful for wireless PC VR streaming. Bluetooth support is there for connecting accessories, and of course, USB-C is used for charging in wired PC connections. These features make it flexible, whether you're gaming standalone, streaming, or using it with a PC. Now let's talk price and value. The Meta Quest 3 starts at $499 for the 128GB model and $649 for the 512GB version. That's more expensive than the Quest 2, but given the upgrades in design, display, performance, and features, it feels fair. It's still one of the most affordable ways to get into high-quality VR compared to headsets like the Valve Index or PlayStation VR 2, which require extra hardware. Like any device, there are pros and cons. On the plus side, the slimmer design, higher resolution display, stronger performance, mixed reality features, and better audio all make it a huge step up from the Quest 2. On the downside, the battery life is still short, the base strap might not be the most comfortable for everyone, and the price is higher than before. Some users may also prefer tethered headsets if they want the absolute best graphics without compromise. In the end, the Meta Quest 3 is an impressive headset that shows how far standalone VR has come. It's not just a minor upgrade but a real evolution, making VR more immersive, comfortable, and versatile. If you already own a Quest 2 and want something better, this feels like the right time to upgrade. And if you're new to VR, the Quest 3 might be the best entry point available right now, balancing price and performance in a way that few others can match. You've been watching Tap Tech, where we bring you honest reviews and clear insights into the latest gadgets. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to stick around for more. We'll see you in the next one.